If this looks familiar to you, you've probably seen my other tutorial about how to set scales of drawings in CAD. To proceed with the plotting of your drawings, you must identify the size of the paper. Make it a habit to put a text that indicates the size of the paper you use for a particular drawing. This is very helpful when you are not the one who will print or plot the drawings, especially for large drawings that needs platters and can only be printed by shops that offer plotting services. You also need to indicate your pen assignments. This is useful not just for people who will plot your drawings, but also for people who needs to edit it so that they have an idea of the line weights to use. You need to indicate the color number that you use, the line weights, the color setting if it's black or use object color. You also need to indicate where you use it in your drawings, if it's in columns, walls, furniture, or text. This will guide the ones who will edit after you. I have a separate tutorial on creating pen assignments. You might need to check that one as well. I will put the link in the description box below, or in the end of this video, I will put a link for you to watch after this tutorial. Aside from this, you can also provide the person who will plot your drawings with a copy of the CTB that you use for your drawing. To access the plot styles, type in Styles Manager. Just copy the CTB along with your drawing file. Now that we've done all of that, let's start with our smallest paper, which is the A4 size paper. So this is your paper and this is your viewport. Make sure it's in depth points layer and make it a habit to put your paper endpoint here in a 0, 0 coordinates. To check that your endpoint is in 0, 0 coordinates, you can create a circle C, then specify 0.0 there. You can also move your paper in the correct coordinate. Say your drawing is here. M for move. Select your drawings. Have your endpoint here. Then 0, comma 0. To check, create a circle again. There. This is very useful when you have drawings that uses the same paper size, which is usually the case. Say you want to create another drawing, just copy the A4 tab, create a copy. You can rename this one, but let's have it first as A4 2. Say you don't want to show this tables here, which is layered in as reuse. Freeze the drawing, the layer. Since we just copied this A4 tab here, this one has a 0, 0 coordinate as well. Let's try copying this. And have this not on a 0, 0 coordinate. Now let's start with our plotting to PDF. Control P. I always use drawing to PDF, but let's just try to have Microsoft Print to PDF to see the difference. You have a limited paper size here, unlike drawing to PDF, which you have more options there. Also on Microsoft Print to PDF, the color is all in black. But on drawing to PDF, there you have the color red, which you have set in your CTB. So we're going to use drawing to PDF, and we have an A4 size paper. So you have a lot of options on A4. There you have a ISO full bleed, this ISO A4, ISO expand, but I always use ISO full bleed A4. Your default here might not be on window, so just choose window, center the plot, always have the plot scale to 1:1, and your CTB, choose the one that you've set. So to preview this, first you have to click the window, put the endpoints, click the endpoints, preview there. So just go ahead and plot this and save. Let's try this A4 too. Control P again. All you have to do here is just go on the previous plot and preview. And you're going to have the same plotting. Plot this again and save. Now let's try this A4 3 that we don't have the 0, 0 coordinate. See, the 0, 0 is in here. Choose the previous plot, but the preview of this is there. It's offset. So move this to its coordinate so that when you previous plot it, there, just save it. That's the power of having all your drawings on 0, 0. You don't need to set all of this over again. Just click previous plot and you're ready to go. Now let's try with our A3 paper. There, I've also set this in 0, 0 coordinate. So this time, we're going to use previous plot as well, but this time it's in A3. So just choose ISO full bleed A3. It's going to have the same 1:1 plot scale and CTV. Endpoint to endpoint, preview there. As you can see, there's still a box line here. So just change this layer to def points since we don't want to have that visible previous plot, and then there. Again, save to plot. As for the bigger paper, which is our 24 by 36, you just need to give a copy of your CAD file and your CTB pen assignments. You may email it to them or have it saved in your USB and give them the file. And those shops with plotting services will plot it in tracing paper, and they can also blueprint it for you. So there, that's it.